Hey everyone, just wanted to give anyone interested a little sneak peek at my store. I've been in here the last couple of days just trying to get things just get things started with the building process and everything like that. So just kind of pointing out the front door here, nice big glass area here. You can see it's a little after 3 o'clock here on Monday in Washington, and it's pretty slammed in this plaza. We have a busy grocery store a couple doors down. We have a Great Clips, a nail salon, and then there's an Xfinity cable company on the other side of me here. And then there's a bunch of other kind of more food related stuff over in the other part of the plaza. Starbucks, donut shop, Subway, and I think there's an AT&T as well. So pretty busy plaza. That's kind of what made me want to start here. You can see the nice big window. We got some stickers ordered, some vinyl stickers. We can we'll have to put them on the outside because the windows are really tinted, so we'll end up putting them on the outside, and it'll just kind of show all the services that we're going to offer. You know, just simple stuff like pack and ship, printing, mailbox rentals. I'm going to get my notary, stuff like that. So these windows here will kind of have the services. We'll have an open and close sign up there. What else are we gonna put? The carrier signs that come from the carriers for free, we'll end up putting those up top so everyone can see who we ship with. And here we'll probably just put, store hours. I'm considering making this place a cashless facility. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good or bad move. I just don't, if I have a nice sign there that says cashless, you might not have to worry as much about someone breaking in or anything like that. That's funny. FedEx going by right now. But anyways, yeah, that's the front door. Pretty busy day in the plaza. So we'll flip around and kind of show you what I've been working on. So we'll start with the front here. Pretty simple lumber build. Well, I'll show you over here. I basically did all of them like this. They're 8 feet long, about a little, the taller ones are about waist high. I'm 6 feet tall. They're about waist high, so maybe 4.5 feet tall. The lower ones are about knee high. These are for you could set your box on there and be able to actually look down at it or tape the top or right on the top. I've seen a lot of UPS stores that kind of have a lower section for that. So yeah, 24 feet across this way. And then the front here is the same exact thing, 8 feet, 8 feet, 8 feet. Lower section here where they can put their stuff on. We'll have one point of sale system here, one over there, and then both the scales will go in the middle there where they can, not have to lift the boxes as high to put them on the scales. So yeah, we got pretty cheap. We're trying to just get cheap but durable stuff. This is a 3/4 inch project panels. Kind of gives off a butcher block vibe, but definitely not butcher block, but I think it'll still do the trick. They were about $26 a piece. Bought 15 of them. They're 16 inches wide, so you have to have two. And I'm gonna still fill this corner in over here too. It'll just be like a nice flush L across the store. So, and then we have some just easy tongue and groove boards I found on, someone on Facebook had some extra ones, so got them much cheaper than Home Depot or any of the other hardware stores. Just easy construction stuff where you can tongue and groove, you just kind of hammer them together and they look nice and flush. So I just painted this front a little bit ago. I was trying to go for the all natural wood look, but between the countertop and the tongue and groove, it just kind of looked crazy. So we'll put some trim on the bottom around there, and I'll probably do the same thing here and just make it flush across. These might end up being just shelves, so we won't do the tongue and groove. We'll probably just put shelves there to store You know, the carrier boxes, there'll be a ton of, you know, flat rate boxes from all the carriers, so we can store them there easy for the guests, the customers to be able to pull out and set on the countertop to package up the items they want to send. And then we can also have some stuff for sale too. If anyone has any, you know, recommendations on stuff that might sell quicker, you know, just kind of grab and go type items, pens, sticky notes, you know, office supplies is probably what we're going to stick with. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. I don't want to, you know, get too crazy buying the office supplies for sale right away, but if anyone, you know, has ideas of what would be good to sell in here, please let me know. We'll definitely sell greeting cards. I ordered a greeting card, big greeting card rack we'll probably put over here. And then this whole wall, I think I decided I'm going to just get like 5 or 6 TVs and mount them up there. I think that's just easier in the long run and kind of nicer looking to just have the TVs as my menu board. You know, I can have the carrier pickup times on there, prices for different stuff. You know, I could even offer to advertise for other businesses in the area and charge a little bit for that. So, and if things change in the future, it's just easier for me to, you know, change, you know, go on my computer, make a new document, and then upload it to the TV screen. So I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll just put them all across this wall here. We can have all the different items on it. So we'll see. Instead of, you know, making like a fancy menu from scratch or stickers or something, I don't know. But I just think the TVs will probably be the easiest route. And we have a ton of outlets below, so I'm not worried about that. Flip around, yeah, we'll probably put a greeting card rack there, and then this whole wall is going to be our mailboxes for rent. So we got about 30 feet here. I ordered 8 sets of 60 mailboxes, so what is that, 480 boxes that we'll have for rent to start. It won't go all the way. We'll still have room. We'll have room to have 10, so we can get up to 600 boxes in here for rent. And, you know, if it does take off, I could potentially, you know, get rid of some of this and put some more there. But I think 600, if we do fill all of those, that's a lot. And, you know, we're going to have to hire someone full-time just to sort mail for that many boxes. So I'm just going to get them because I do, from what the research I have done, you know, that seems to be the common number for rented boxes is around 500 to 600. There is really nowhere else in this area within 5-6 miles to rent a mailbox, so I think we shouldn't have too hard of a time doing that. There's really no maintenance to them, it's just sorting mail on a daily basis, so that's what we'll have on this whole wall. We'll have to kind of frame them out a little bit since you know, the boxes start at the very bottom, so we're gonna have to lift them up a few feet. And they weigh like 200 pounds a piece, so we're gonna have to be pretty good about building the frame for those. But we'll lift them up a couple feet so anyone who has the bottom boxes isn't, you know, laying on the floor to get their mail out. So that's that. We'll kind of go into the back here. Like I said, we'll have, you know, one register here, scales for each one, and then the second register on the other side. And then over here, I have some more counter wood, but we'll just have something that like we can hinge open and shut to walk through if we need to. But yeah, just trying to deter the customers can only stay in this big section here in the front. So we'll have something there we can flip open. You can kind of see the guts of the framing. Nothing crazy. I'm definitely not a carpenter, but I mean, I can make boxes out of 2x4s. That's nothing crazy. We'll probably just have, you know, use OBS board, cheap plywood, and just make a couple shelves here for storage. Anything that we kind of need to quick grab while we're at the registers, we can have below there. Here, this was the first thing I did just to have a place where I can cut wood up high. We'll end up leaving this here and, you know, making it look nicer, maybe with the tongue and groove around the back so it doesn't look as crazy. This will kind of be where, you're at the front here, you're at the register, you can flip around, take their box, and we'll have the bubble wrap hanging, or the packing peanuts, we can have some of those hanging from the roof here, and it kind of comes down to where we can, I don't know if anyone's seen those, but you just kind of it's a big bag and it has a handle on the end where you can dump packing peanuts in. We'll also have the air bubble packing, like similar to Amazon, those kind of grocery bag looking bubble pack things. That's pretty cheap, and the plastic is recyclable, so we'll probably try to stick with that, but we like to have we're gonna wanna have all the options. So that's pretty easy. The plastic comes in these gigantic rolls and it's cheap, and then you have to have a machine that blows the air into each pocket, and then you just kind of rip it off. It's perforated. You just rip it off as much as you need, and then wrap it up in the box, and then tape it up, and you're good to go. So we'll have, just kind of a package prep area right here. This wall next to the left register, we're just gonna do black industrial shelving we have ordered already. I got it at Costco. They're about 200 bucks each one, but each shelf, I think there's 4 shelves, and they each can hold 2,000 pounds, so they're nice heavy duty shelves. So we'll have those all along this wall and all along this back wall here. This wall, we'll probably just use it to store any actual boxes that come in for our mailbox customers, so we can just store it there. We can have it organized from A to Z. Easy and quick to grab it for them if they come in to pick up their mail. These I got lucky were at Costco as well. Super on sale. They were 70 bucks a piece. Apparently they're usually 300, but just nice nice little carts. They transform into kind of more of a flatbed, and then there's different angles you can do, but there was 2 left, and I was like, I definitely could use those, so I just got them, and they're super nice. So the idea will be, we get a box from a customer, we can just throw it on here. When it fills up, we could bring it into the back, which I'll show you in a second, where the carriers will pick up the mail that we've collected. So this back wall, we'll do the same industrial shelving. It'll probably just kind of be a bunch of different stuff. It can overflow any mail we have. We can also we can hold mail for our virtual mail customers. If anyone doesn't know what virtual mail is, it's just when it's all mail online. So they can use our address, my store's address, to send their mail here, and we can collect it for them, organize it, and store it we'll probably use like plastic bins and just store all their mail for them. Kind of the perk of virtual mail is really for people who are starting their own small business from home. They can send their mail elsewhere as opposed to cluttering up their home, and it also keeps their home address off of their business and keeps it separate. So a lot of people do it. It's cheap, maybe 10 bucks a month, something like that. We just collect the mail for them, store it for maybe 30 days. If they don't want it within 30 days, we'll shred it. The only kicker with the virtual mail is that a lot of people, you can't come into the store to pick it up. Where we would probably make our money is if you want us to forward it to you, we will, package it up and, ship it to you, kind of like a standard customer coming in to ship something. So we'll use our standard rates, ship it to your home, however you want it. We'll just box it up and send it to you. So that's virtual mail. You can have as many of those as you want, so we'll just start selling that as soon as possible. So yeah, we'll probably just kind of have all storage back here for any virtual mail or our private mailboxes. This wall, I'm probably I'll have to do my own kind of custom shelving. I ordered about 2,000 different cardboard boxes, mailing boxes. So I'm gonna build, that's about 10 feet high where the paint line is. I didn't have my ladder, so I didn't get to paint the top of all of it yet. That's on the docket for tomorrow. So I'll build my own custom shelving where we can store all the different size boxes, keep it nice and organized by size. And I'm gonna wait until they show up to, build cubbies that fit them perfectly, each size box perfectly, do the biggest ones on the bottom and then go up to the top for the smallest ones. And then just keep it nice and organized. This is a big wall. We should be able to have, like 50 of every size box on this wall, and I'll just build the cubby to fit everything perfectly for each size. So that's the idea there. We'll go into the back. There's this weird little sink thing. I'm not sure what it's for. It's kind of gross. That's just how it was when I got here. Just looking back out the front here, I'll probably take this door off the hinges and put a fridge here for future employees and myself. You can store your lunch in there. We'll flip around. It's kind of a mess in here because our back door is right here. So I've been coming in this way to drop off all the lumber to build, and all my supplies I've been going through the back there. So I just kind of lay it on the ground. But this whole wall back here, we'll do more of that industrial shelving, just kind of be auxiliary storage for a little bit of everything if needed. Extra boxes, extra packing supplies, extra items for sale, anything like that. So this wall's 35 feet long, I think it is. So we have a ton of space. We'll just have nice storage back here, just whatever, anything and everything will be on that wall. Back here is just this weird little, I think it's just a storage room, but I might just turn it into like a small little office and be able to keep, all of the store's financial paperwork and everything like that. We'll keep it back here. I can lock it up. Everything will be good. If I have to, store people's credit card information or anything that's written down, any personal information, I want to be able to lock that up. So I'll probably just do a small desk and then some, filing cabinets, something like that. So pretty easy. And then last but not least, like I said, this is our back door. The carriers will come pick up and drop off mail here. So this whole back section will just kind of be mail storage for anything that we've sold to be picked up by the carriers. We'll just leave it back here. When each carrier comes, it'll just be in a pile. We might get some of those big mail carts, so it's organized. And then they can just take it out the back door and put it in the truck. So pretty easy, nothing too crazy. I'm not entirely sure this area would be big enough to store all of the outgoing mail. It will to start, so we can reconsider when things start to ramp up. But for now, yeah, this whole area without blocking the door will just be outgoing mail. So pretty simple bathroom, and that's about it. Luckily it came with, we already have like the ADT alarm system in here. That was part of the lease price. Oh, sorry, I didn't show it. Excuse me. So yeah, I think it's like 22 bucks a month. I'll probably just do that just for peace of mind, and then, put some cameras up in the back and in the front just to have some, just for liability and, security purposes, have some cameras to show the front door, the packaging area, just kind of be able to get a visual on the entire, the entire store, just for security and liability purposes. So, yeah, so that's about it. We got to finish painting. I'll probably make this back wall here the blue from my logo, maybe not quite that bright, like a dulled version of it. And then I was gonna buy a stencil that goes across this whole back wall with the logo. We have to order, I just got the mock-up of the storefront sign. It's 10 feet wide by 4 feet tall. That was what it said it had to be in the lease. Just for transparency, I'm trying to be, open and honest about everything in the videos. I'll probably make a video showing all my costs when I get closer to being done. But the storefront sign, I had no idea how much those would cost. I budgeted $10,000 thinking that, it'd be expensive to make a custom, light up sign, that'll go on the front up above the awning here. And it's a big sign. So 10 feet wide by 4 feet tall. The logo that's been in the background of my other videos. It's $5,800, so $5,800, and that's to have it completely installed. And it goes to a remote they said they will bring, so I can turn it on and off. I'll probably just leave it on, to be honest. That seems to be what everyone else in the plaza does, is just leave it on. So $5,800, not too bad. I thought it was gonna be much more expensive. The landlord already approved it, so we're good there. But yeah, if anyone has any recommendations, I definitely would appreciate it. Again, I'm kind of lost on what maybe I could sell here. I have a ton of space where I could, put some items for sale here as well, like office supplies. I'm probably gonna order a whole skid of copy paper to have, so I can sell those as well. I'll probably, sell copy paper, maybe some notepads, sticky notes, pens, just simple stuff that's not gonna break the bank to have in stock in case, it doesn't sell as fast as I'm thinking. We'll have a pretty good selection of greeting cards, different kind of mailers, envelopes for sale, stuff like that. So if anyone has any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments. I think that's it. So yeah, appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate the feedback I've gotten on the other videos. If anyone wants to get in contact with me, my email is postalprospackandship@gmail.com. I keep an eye on it pretty regularly, so if anyone wants anything else answered, any questions that they might have on the store, if they're making one themselves, anything like that, feel free to email me or comment below, and I can try to help you out with that. And again, if anyone has any recommendations for my store as I continue, I would appreciate it. So have a good rest of your day, everyone, and until next time, we'll see you then. Thanks.